Hey everybody, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be putting expander discs on my Rongrong obsession journal. That's what I'm calling it. It's just a big old Rongrong explosion. And it's getting to the point where I can barely turn the pages. My pages are getting stuck here. So I have some expander discs here and I have some filler paper. So I'm going to be taking this journal apart and putting it on expander discs. And I'm bringing you guys along and you will get to see how I create a transformer planner. So let's get started. So I tend to use the term journal and planner interchangeably, so just forgive me. I'm pretty much talking about the same thing sometimes. So I just had some random stuff in here that I wasn't using, and I'm just gonna take everything out of here. It's kind of like my little just storage. I was using this planner here is just storage to store all of my extra stuff. So I'm just taking that apart. I'm going to pull these pages off so I can get to these expander discs. So I know like a lot of people like to keep their planners nice and thin, and I totally understand that, especially like if you're taking things back and forth to work or even like carrying it around your house. You know, you don't want it too heavy or too chunky. But this journal, she mostly lives at home, and I like a big chunky journal and planner sometimes, so it doesn't bother me. And like I said before, I wanted to create this really big like Rongrong journal. So here she is. I'm so excited for her, and she's growing and I want to continue to add to her. So let's get started. So she is a transformer journal and or planner. You can look that up on YouTube. So basically it's a lot of happy planner covers all together, and you can change your covers like anytime you want. And I am somebody that really loves changing things up, especially my cover. So the fact that I can open this up and have a different cover like anytime I want, it's like Christmas every single day for me. Like I love just changing things up all the time. It makes my creative mind like so happy. So I'm gonna start here because this is a nice place where I can open it up, and I'm just gonna take these covers off and I'm gonna keep the covers together, and you'll see why in a bit. I'm gonna keep all the covers together. I'm gonna be using some filler paper to keep the sections separated. So I'm gonna put some music on and get started. So all of the covers have been taken off, and I'm gonna set the inside of this journal aside, and I'm gonna start putting everything back together again. So I'm just gonna move that out of the way. I'm gonna get my covers together, and I kept them all together and not in any particular order, but I kept them together so that I can create my transformer journal and not get confused. Because when I first started doing this, I would just like totally mess things up. So I have a little system that works out for me and it helps me to do it really well so I can make sure everything like opens up exactly the way that I need to. So every time I open my journal to a new cover, everything aligns the way that I need it to align. So, what I like to do is put on the back cover first. So, a good little indicator that I use is the little happy planner logo at the bottom. So that's my back cover, and then I put the front cover on top of the back cover, and then I will add in some filler paper. And I'm adding in this filler paper just to keep my covers separated. And then I'm going to go in and add the next cover. Again, I'm going in with the back cover, and then I'm laying the top cover on top of it, and then I'm adding in filler paper. So on and so forth. And it really helps me when I keep my journal or planner like to one side like this. It just makes it easier for me. And I just keep everything off to, I guess this would be my left. So keeping everything off to one side really allows me to set up this transformer journal so I won't confuse myself and the covers won't get like all mixed up. I really want them to align when it's time for me to open it up and flip through it. And I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video. So she is on expander disc, and oh my, already really like chunky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get all of this stuff in here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to start putting things back in here. Some of this filler paper I'm going to take out because I already have paper in the original one. So I'm just going to be putting things in, taking things out just as I go along. And I'm also using some of the Happy Planner packaging from whenever I would order my Happy Planner stuff. I want to use that as paper, or just to give my journal just kind of like some definition, kind of. So this is kind of like a journal, transformer journal slash junk journal as well, with like a wrong theme to it. So I'm just going to be adding all of these goodies back in here. And I really like to keep all of my Happy Planner packaging, and I like to use it as paper, and I like to write on it and just incorporate it into my journal because it's kind of like a time stamp. If someone were to like discover this video like years from now, they can just kind of see like, I don't know, what I was liking or like what was popular in time. So I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on it. So I'm adding all this stuff back in here, and it's like in no particular order. Also, I find myself moving away from so much structure. Like, as I get older, there's parts of my life that I really like structured and well thought out and well planned. But then there's other parts of my life where I just really like to be random and don't like follow the rules more so in my creative life. So I was really like a couple of months ago wanting my journals to have like a section. Like, this is my wellness section, this is my praying section, this is my budget section. And I tried that and it worked, but I was just missing like something. So this is just my journal, and it's whatever's going to go in there, it's going to go in there. I don't want to have to conform to a specific section and have a specific section of my journal be a specific thing, if that makes sense. I just want to open the darn journal and just use it. And whatever thoughts I'm having at the time are going to go in there, whether it's like budget thoughts or wellness thoughts or praying thoughts or random thoughts. So there's my whole thing on that. But anyway. finally, it is on expander disc and it is just as chunky as when it was on medium sized discs. So not too sure if there's a big difference here. She's still packed to the gills, but at least I can turn the pages. So that's the good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and close this video out with a flip through so you guys can see how it all turned out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.